Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I am bringing you my class setup guide. So, here's the deal. I have played this game a bunch. I'm level 70 in it right now. I'm almost done, my first and only prestige. And I've played with all the different guns to make sure that, well, as many guns as I could, to make sure that I would put up the best class setup guide possible. And anyway, let's get this kicked off. The PP90M1. In Modern Warfare 2, the UMP stood out as that SMG that was better than all the others. The PP90M1 to me is the new UMP. I've used the UMP. I don't love it as much as I did in Modern Warfare 2. This to me, for that style of play, is the best one out there. If there's one downside to the PP90, it's the reload time. That tube thing under it, that people are calling it the water gun, is where the rounds are stored, and the animation just seems to take forever. I feel like I'm rearmed for ages, and a lot of animations are slower than they were before. Calling in a UAV takes a long time, and it's gotten to the point where I feel like if I have to reload and call in a UMV, like after a kill, then I almost have to find a safe spot as if I was calling in a Predator missile. So you'd think I'd be running sleight of hand, but I'm not, and there's a reason for that. This is a rank up fast class. If you go to kill confirmed and shoot one guy, pick up his tag, because of Hardline Pro, what you're doing is you're shooting a guy, getting points for that. You're picking up his tag, you're getting points for that. You're earning your first specialist perk and getting points for that. If you can get one kill in a life, it's like 250 or 400 points or something extraordinary like that. And by the way, because you're often running 4, 5, 6, 8 perks at a time, then you're also working on more than one pro perk at a time. So it's a really great way to rank up. I think I might do a separate video on that. But the PPM90, why aren't I running sleight of hand on it? Because it takes so long to reload. That is my next perk. So there's an order in which the perks come as you join them, or as you earn them. And for me, Sleight of Hand Pro is the first one that I get. Now, why don't I start with it? Well, because I don't need it until I kill a guy. I usually don't run out of bullets. I usually don't even reload until I get a kill, and or I'll die. But either way, I don't need to reload. So as soon as I get my first kill, because of Hardline Pro, I have Sleight of Hand, and that means I'm basically starting with 4 perks. Then the next thing that I pick up is Scavenger, because that's my 3rd kill. It would normally be my 4th, but I'm running Hardline. So after I get 3 kills, that's about when I start thinking about needing more ammo. And then that's about when I earn Scavenger. So I'm using these perks that come in, things that I really value, but I don't need them until I start getting them, which is a really nice way. I usually don't run out of bullets before I get 3 kills, and this puts me in really good shape. And then the next thing I earn is Assassin Pro. That would be my 5th kill, and with that, we're in pretty good shape. With my 7th kill, I have every perk in the game, and it puts me in a nice spot. It's a quick way to rank up. It's a quick way to get pro perks because you get to work on more than 3 at a time, and you get your points. UMP 45, I don't even like this class. Let's move on. The CM901. So this is a good assault rifle. I do have it equipped. It's good enough to make the cut, but it fires slow. It fires really slow, and I feel like I need the kick, and I need the silencer to stay competitive. In this game, it seems like every time I get a kill, there's a guy to my right and there's a guy to my left. So silencer helps keep me off the radar. Assassin Pro is on this class. Now I'm going to call out right now, Assassin Pro is okay this year. I know last year everybody was this terrible ghost person and it made you evil. This year, it's not that Ghost is overpowered or Assassin. It's that the UAV is really powerful. Because you don't need to string together a 3-kill streak to get your UAV, everybody's running this thing. Everybody gets it. And then when they hit their 12th kill, they get their advanced UAV. I run into teams of people, and it seems like UAV and advanced UAVs are up non-stop. You need Assassin Pro to counter the kind of UAV presence that we're seeing in this game all the time. So I have Assassin Pro on all the classes that I intend to use on multiplayer. If it's a free-for-all class, when you earn UAV, you're the only guy that gets that UAV, so it's less important to me. And you'll notice I have frags on some of these. I'm thinking hard about changing that to Semtex, by the way. This is a fast-paced shooter, faster paced than any other Call of Duty shooter that I've played. And because of that, like in Black Ops, I would cook a nade and throw it through some doorway. Now it seems that the second I spend a second and a half or 3 seconds looking in the sky cooking a nade, somebody on my flank is shooting me. You know, I need to get those nades off. I need to get that thing going. So I'm thinking of switching all my frags to Semtexes just because you don't cook those and they explode a little faster. Frag nades are great for Black Ops. You can hit spots that you can't with a Semtex. But in Modern Warfare 3... It's just too busy to stand around cooking frags. Now, for competitive gaming, it might be different. In competitive gaming, it's 4 people, and because of the respawn, there's usually only 3 guys alive at any given point, and frags might still be a good thing for the competitive gamers. But for pub matches where there's instant respawns and 6 guys all the time, you're going to die a lot if you stand around cooking nades. Trust me, I've been there. This is my free-for-all class. It's Extreme Conditioning Pro, which is fun to use in free-for-all. It's Quick Draw Pro, which gets me right on target, and Dead Silence Pro. Now, I'm a big fan of sleight of hand, but the thing is, the clip on the P90, I should say the magazine on the P90, is so big that I'm often reloading when I feel like it. You know, I can kill 2 guys or 3 guys without a reload. So the slower reload doesn't punish me as much on the P90 as it would on, say, a UMP, for example, because I get to reload, you know, not between every kill, right? I feel pretty comfortable killing a guy knowing that I'll have enough bullets that running out of bullets isn't going to make the difference in my next gunfight. I can reload whenever I feel like it. Silencer, huge. Dead silence is huger, right? The sound whoring in this game is back to the level that it was in Modern Warfare 2. So Dead Silence is big. And the pro part, no falling damage, man, this is a gun that I rush around with a lot. I hip fire with it almost constantly, and I feel like I don't need steady aim to hip fire with it well. I will walk through doorways just blindly hip firing, knowing, you know, if I think some guy's in there, and it's really effective for this class. The long clip makes it forgiving for that kind of hip fire, and screw your accuracy statistic. I've never cared about that thing. So yeah, it fires kind of slow, and it kills a little bit slow. And I find I often lose the long-distance gunfights because it has a high recoil, and the sights aren't really great. But if you can control the engagements, if you can get your fights to be in the same room as you, then this is a great, great weapon, because you just spray them down from the hip, and you'll win a lot. Type 95. You're going to hear all about this. As the game first comes out, people will love the Type 95. It's a burst weapon. It gets kills. As the game evolves, people are going to say that it's OP. At a distance, this thing gets one-shot kills all the time. Even more than the G11 did in Black Ops. Even more than the M16 or FAMAS did in Modern Warfare 2. This is a one-shot kill weapon a lot. I get a lot of one-shot kills. And before this game came out, the connections aren't very good. Still getting a lot of one-hit kills with this Type 95. And up close, I'm getting more one-shot kills with the Type 95 than I am with the shotguns. This thing is just brutal with Steady Aim Pro on it. And I put rapid fire and a red dot on it. Why? Well, rapid fire decreases the distance between bursts, and it lets me follow up, so I don't have to make absolutely positively sure that I'm on target for that first shot. If I miss the first shot and I have rapid fire, then I can be on target for the second one. I've always maintained that the burst fire weapons are the slowest killing ones if you don't, get on target right away. But with rapid fire, it's kind of forgiving of that. Blind Eye and the Stinger, well, they go together, right? If this is my anti-air class. If they have too much, if some chopper's taking us out, I can switch to this, put on my Blind Eye and Stinger, and shoot the thing down. I think Blind Eye Pro lets it lock on faster. One warning about the Stinger: you can fire it before it locks on. Remember in Modern Warfare 2, you just aim it, and I would sit there and just mash the fire button. If you don't wait for the tone, you'll just miss with your Stinger, and that's kind of a problem. And like I said, Assassin, it's a big deal. There are so many UAVs out there. It's okay to run it. It's getting the WoodysGamertag stamp of approval. I don't care what the world says. There are going to be so many UAVs in the sky this year that you need Assassin to counter that. You just do. The MK14. This to me is the new G3. If you guys have been playing this game since COD 4, you will remember the G3. A lot of the single fire shot weapons in Black Ops were really high recoil, so you couldn't just like spam the M14 and get the kills that you wanted to. This thing is more of a quieter, low recoil precision type thing. Thump, 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 and you get the kills that you're hoping for. So yeah, this is a fun weapon to use. I don't feel severely gimped with the M14 like I did with the MK14, like I did with, say, the FAL in Black Ops. With this gun, you stand a viable chance. It's not as good in the same room as a guy with a fully auto weapon or a P90 or something like that. But if you keep the bad guys not so right next to you, then you're probably going to do better with this than an ACR, because your shots are always going to hit, and it's a high power weapon. It is a nice solid thing. At a distance, shucks, it might just be second to the Type 95, where the Type 95 is just so lethal. ACR, this is also a really good gun. If you put kick on it and a sight, there's an ACOG on there right now, but I like the red dot better. I was just experimenting. The ACR is a lot like the ACR in Modern Warfare 2. We all knew it, right? It's low recoil, kind of low damage, but it makes up for it with the fact that all your bullets are hitting on target. So this is a really viable class. I like the Claymores a lot. People were talking about Claymores versus Bouncing Bettys. To me, I like Claymore, and the reason why is that the Bouncing Betty, it flies up and it kills everything in the area, which can be including you, whereas a Claymore can guard your back if you want it to do that. A Bouncing Betty, its chief attribute is that it's stealth, so you throw it in like a busy walkway and maybe get a kill for it. The Claymore isn't as stealthy, but it can defend your back. You can put it in the doorway that you don't want people coming through. Although I will say, in this game more than ever, people are running through my Claymores. So I guess if you sprint through it, they don't trigger fast enough. That or they have a delay, the delay perk on there. So yeah, I don't know what to say. But the Claymores are not as effective as they have been in previous games. People seem to be able to get through them. But the ACR is a solid gun. Oh, flash grenade. I should talk about that too. The reason I ran stuns in previous Call of Duties is that it threw faster, and you could kind of use it like on the fly, right? You just sort of toss a stun before you enter a room to get a hit marker check or to make them stunned as you head in. It's something you could do quickly, whereas the flash grenade had a really slow throw time. Well, now they've slowed down the stun grenade or concussion grenade to be as slow to throw as the flashes have been traditionally. It feels like it takes forever. So now I'm like, wow, why throw stuns when you could throw flashes at the same speed? So that's what I've done. I switched over my concussion grenades over to flash grenades because they're more effective and they're just as fast. So why not? Last class, this is another Type 95 class. It's a beast. This one, it's just set up nice. I have sleight of hand on this one, although I would argue that with the Type 95 you don't need sleight of hand as much as you do the others, because I tend to be able to reload at my leisure with a burst fire weapon. If I go full auto, sometimes I use 2/3 of a clip before I get a kill, and I don't want to go to my next gunfight with 1/3 of a clip. With a burst fire weapon, I usually use 1/3 of a clip and have 2/3 left over, the opposite. So you don't always need to reload those between every kill, and that means that you don't need sleight of hand pro, because you can reload when you're more comfortable reloading as opposed to right now when you really have to reload. So that's my class setup guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to show you guys some kill streaks, but if there's one takeaway about the kill streaks that I could just sort of throw in there, it's that Specialist helps you rank up fast, Support is easy, and the thing about Assault is you can loop through it at least twice. So if you run like 3-5-7, and then your Chopper Gunner gets you more points towards your strike package, then your Chopper Gunner can earn you a UAV in that same life. It's not like you get your top kill streak and your life is done. No. You just keep that thing going around, and there's no sort of use in dying like there once was. So I hope you guys enjoyed the class setup guide. If you have any questions or you think I should make a follow-up video, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. And now for 2 videos you may have missed. The top one is power positions. What I do is I go through about the first third of the maps in the map list, and I show you guys, domination capture points, some strategies on that, windows that you can jump through that you may not have known about, important lines of sight, and it's a series that I'll probably do, I don't know how long it'll go, maybe 6-8 videos in total, where I show you across Modern Warfare 3 where the best places to look and sit and do your thing are. So that's power positions. The bottom one is my last Black Ops video for a long time. It's kind of a goodbye to Black Ops and a hello to Modern Warfare 3. So if you like regular commentary, then check that out and you'll enjoy it. Surprise video on the right. If you want more Modern Warfare 3 tips, tricks, help, or commentary, click on the top right, subscribe, and I will see you later.